just keep going.
Wait.
Was that a ukulele or a guitar?
That was a ukulele.
Cool.
I have a lot of instruments.
Holy freaking crap! Oh my god.
What? Are you a partner?
Supposedly. Oh my god.
Okay. Yay. That's me clapping.
Thank you.
Wait, so I'm confused. Does that mean... Wait, are you allowed to talk about that in videos, how you can, like, make money?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, you know how... Don't you make money off of, like, ads or something?
You
Can you talk about that during videos?
I don't know. I don't talk about that. I've never made money off of my YouTube videos ever.
Well, I'm very confused because... Shouldn't I be able to now that I'm a partner?
Well, yeah, I mean, I have ads in a couple of my videos, but it was like they forced it upon me. Like, I don't know. I think
Let's see.
like VidCon or some stupid company that has
Don't
nothing
exactly
to do.
know what I'm doing right. Oh, sorry.
Some idiot company that has nothing to do with video games. You know.
I know. See, I have monetization on a couple, but like my DX story recording method one, my Pokemon Black and White 2 review, which is a ridiculous video. I hate it.
Wait. Your account is currently under control by providing us your phone number. Please enter a phone number. We'll either call you or send you a text message containing a verification code from Google. Phone number. Let's see. Okay. Here's what it says. I cannot upload content from movies, TV shows, music videos, music concerts, or commercials without permission unless they consist entirely of content created you yourself. So basically speaking, you know, LPers can become partners because video game companies, I think the reason why video game companies allow this is because there's no way you can really experience the game without going out, buying it, and playing it yourself. A movie or a music video or something, you have to just watch it.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Here's the thing. If I go look right here, it says that after you've made an AdSense account and associate it with your YouTube account, you can earn revenue. So, let's see. Do you want to maybe just carry on with the interview for now?
Yeah, okay, because this is really weird. I can't believe YouTube would actually tell me say that I could be a partner, and then they just don't tell me anything. But whatever. Enough of YouTube stupidity. They have a lot of stupidity. Oh,
yeah,
I'm sorry. Let me appeal to the creators as though they're gonna watch this. Okay. Wow, we got off topic. Wow.
A little bit.
No, seriously, right now I have 25 minutes marked on the timer.
Good. Okay, you wanna get back into it?
Okay, so, what are your plans for your future of LPing? What are some projects you have coming up?
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Recently, a game came out called this is some real, spoilers right here. So, you want to hear this. A game came out called Go Home Dinosaurs. And it's almost like a Plants vs. Zombies-esque type of tower defense game, but with dinosaurs. And I'm thinking about going for the LP on it. I don't actually know when it came out. I was trying to think. Let's see. One moment. Oh, came out like 4 days ago. But anyways, so I want to do that. Well, actually, basically, I don't like having more than 2 LPs really going at a time.
What the? Oh, jeez. Oh, no. I lost Kyle. Hang on a second. I'll fix it. Okay, Kyle's back. Sorry about that. I have no idea what just happened.
Oh, was that me?
I don't know. It might have been me because this kind of thing happened last time when I was interviewing Bridget, but it might have been her internet because she says she has faulty internet, but I don't know. Might have been you. Well, let's just carry on with it, and if it happens again, we'll fix it.
Wait, what?
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 Okay.
Sorry about that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
All
that
right.
was my bad.
Okay, so.
Right, that time it was my bad.
Okay, so what were you saying?
How far was I in when it like cut?
Let's see. You. See, you were talking about the dinosaurs game. You said the last thing that I heard you say was that you were going for the LP, and something along the lines of that.
Oh yeah, so I'm thinking, I'll go for that, but I don't like having more than one LP running at the same time. So I think I'll either finish up Halo, which is really close to being done, or more than two at the same time, sorry, and then start that up. Leaf Green, I'd say maybe 10 more episodes tops is left of that, and then I'll be done. Or I'll just say, hey, who cares, I'm gonna have 3 videos go, or 3 LPs going at once. So, I don't know, I'll figure it out.
Okay, well. Alright.
I don't actually know what I'm doing anymore on this screen share, so you can look at the XSplit thing.
That's cool. That is very cool. So,
Awesome.
yeah. Okay, so are there any projects of yours you've had that you feel were disappointing or lackluster in some way?
Okay. Oof. This is a big one I gotta think about. Okay, well, did you know that I've uploaded 3 videos consisting of Minecraft?
You do Minecraft videos.
Kind of. Ish. A long time ago, probably around episode 14, I'd say, of Kirby's Adventure, I uploaded just a video of me building some stuff. It was a speed build. I did air quotes there. And I didn't really like it. Eventually, I just took it down because I thought it was very poor. I was scared maybe the music in it might get a copyright strike or something, I just didn't like it.
Now, YouTube's copyright system never ceases to amaze me because, okay, the first run-in I had with it was Ice Age 2. I've told that story countless times, don't need to hear it again. But, okay, now you guys know that in Kingdom Hearts, there is some copyright music by the Japanese music company. Shizu Nai, whatever guy made the music. Now,
Okay, yeah.
now, let's see. I had to re-upload the first episode of Kingdom Hearts because after 10 months of it being up, I guess some copyright deal took place in Japan or something like that where they had to take it down. I don't know how Grand Pyromania got around this, but whatever. So I had to take it down and I had to remove the music video. But this is interesting. In roundabout episode 70 to 75, I was at the Little Mermaid chapter of the game, where there's all that music from The Little Mermaid.
Excuse me?
Nothing was said about it at all. Nothing.
Okay, I don't know. Oh god, do I want to tell you this? I've never seen Little Mermaid. Or Lion King.
Little Mermaid, I can understand. Lion King, you should feel ashamed of yourself.
Basically, I haven't seen any Disney movies. I don't know why.
What did you watch when you were a kid if it wasn't Disney movies?
Nothing.
Wow.
I played Neopets a lot.
Neopets.
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 Neopets. I loved that game. I loved that game. I don't anymore, but I did. And that's what truly matters.
The more you know, Star.
Oh, what did I just do?
I don't know. Nothing's different on my end.
I don't know. I'm like messing around with this, adding apps to the Hangout.
Okay, I don't know why, but it says, invite others to this hangout, like where I am. However, it has your little thingamajigs displayed at the bottom.
I don't know.
We need to stop breaking the fourth wall here. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so well, that's all my pre-prepared questions, and we still have about 8 minutes to goof off. So,
do you have any questions you'd just like to know off the top of your head? I don't know. It doesn't even have to be YouTube related.
You know, something I do kind of wonder though, cause like I seem to have this problem with a lot of people that I know. How did I even meet you? I forget this.
Let's see. I'm thinking around Kirby's Adventure Time. I believe you left a comment on one of my old videos. Let's see. Oh gosh, I call it old. It was from like not that long ago. Yeah. You told me I need to have more energy in my voice.
Oh yeah, that's.
So I believe that's how, and I was like, hey, this person is paying attention to me. Awesome.
Oh my god.
So I went and I checked out your videos, and I was like, hey, I like this person. And at some point, we got to like messaging each other back and forth, and it led to this. I think, and then somehow you ended up becoming Gary Oak in Leaf Green.
Well, let's see. No, that I remember how that happened. Like, you kept talking about in your videos, like, how you wanted, a voiceover for that.
Voice actors.
Yeah, a voice actor for that. And then I messaged you, and I was like, hey, man, can I do it? Please, please, please. I'm so good at voice acting.
No, I was just, for sure, man. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And, the rest is history, as they say.
True.
Nobody says that.
Yeah, not really.
No. You know what they do say?
What do they say, Kyle?
YOLO.
Oh, Jesus. Not YOLO. No.
Okay, sorry. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna skim through this notebook a little bit, and we'll see. I have a notebook that I write stuff in, just ideas, and I'm seeing if there's something interesting that would possibly
notebooks are generally used for writing. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
YouTube. What's this YouTube button do?
Okay.
Something.
Okay, wait.
How can you deal with that?
Okay, pretty much, I've tried that out before. Basically, what that is, it means you can watch YouTube videos together and just comment on it in real time.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, totally way.
Cool.
Okay, I have a question. I have me a question.
Okay, I has an answer, hopefully.
Okay. Now, do any of your videos ever get those really weird, like, view spikes? Like, there's one video that has, like, 10,000% of the amount of views the other ones have.
Oh, yes, hang on. Let me go to my video, like, statistics stuff, so I can be exact here. Okay.
Because I remember...
Now, if I look here, overall,
of,
at all my videos of all time,
yeah,
and I see for views of which one has the most.
Yeah.
Right? 1 minute. It's loading. Come on. It loaded. Okay. My fourth most viewed video is a game maker tutorial, which I made for a website thing. 65 views.
Okay.
Right? My third highest one is how to increase frames per second when recording in DxTory, my recording was 124.
Okay.
The second highest one, which is very strange, is Let's Play Land of the Dead, episode 4. And I don't know why, but for some reason that has double the views, maybe triple, of almost every other Land of the Dead episode. Which I think is very random.
Wait, let me take a guess as to what's number one.
What?
That video that you did about Wink the game.
Yes.
Yes.
568 views. I have no idea why, but it just blows all my other videos out of the water.
Yeah, I have a few like that, and a couple of them make sense, I guess, but some of them are just completely random. Like the first episode of Twilight Princess. That has a lot of views, and that's understandable because it's the first episode and all that.
Yeah, I think usually, the very first episode of a Let's Play, it gets genuinely more views than the rest of them because people go and they want to see what the, video's about.
And then they get bored, and then they go to something else, which is why the other ones don't have very much views. But no, I was legit surprised about this because I only have like 45 subscribers, something like that. That one video has maybe like 600 views, and I don't know why. At all.
Same for my Wink the Game video, I have no idea.
Another
How many
one.
subs do I have? I can't see my subscriber number.
Another one, which makes even less sense, is like some random episode of Ratchet and Clank that I did more than a year ago has like 500 views, and I think it might just be because the word iPad is in the title.
I have noticed that about a couple of my videos too, is if I go and I look through, I have one random video, I'm trying to think of which one it is. Let me try and just find it really quick. I can't find it. I don't know. I have some random video, and in the title I have something about, like, getting big on YouTube, or something like that, and it got a bunch of views really quickly, randomly, even though I definitely did, I don't know, it was just kind of weird. Because in the video I talked about my thoughts of, getting big on YouTube, and that's why I called it that. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're almost out of time here, but there is one more thing I would kind of like to talk about, and I think Kyle would agree with me on this. Now, earlier in the recording, we talked about, just make sure that you be yourself when you make videos. Dude, are you whispering about something?
No.
It's weird. Okay, anyway. Yeah, just the whole thing about be yourself. That is creepy. I keep hearing whispering sounds. Anyway, the whole thing.
Hang on. Is that better?
Yeah, I guess. Anyways, the whole thing about being yourself. The reason why that's important.
Ignore that.
What?
It's nothing.
Anyway,
Never mind. Continue.
Anyway, Cindy. The whole thing about being yourself. The reason why that's important is because if you don't be yourself in your videos, that's the thing. If you plan on making regular stuff, no one's gonna want to watch a phony. Like, if you're actually very real with people, I think that's the reason why people like NCS so much, is because, he is completely honest about everything he says and everything. I'm being very redundant.
Yeah, but I mean, you're right. He's, like, basically shared his life story with the world. Which I think is cool.
Yeah. So, that just about does it for this episode of Let's Interview. This has been ChiliDude27.
And UnknownShyguy? Yeah? Okay, I was hoping you were waiting for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
He can take cues. And, I guess next time on Let's Interview, I'll interview somebody, as the title implies.
That isn't me.
That's not him. However,
Yep.
yeah. However, Kyle hopefully will have some place on this channel in the future, I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I might just, I might evict him.
I might not be able to pay the rent, so I'll just kind of have to leave. But I think I'd be okay on the streets. So.
Yeah, I'll give him a box. I'm not heartless.
The box will be a relatively large box, so I will not be totally on my own.
Whoa.
A small hole.
Whoa, Kyle, don't get excited. It's not going to be that big.
Okay, I thought maybe like a TV box. But no, that's pushing it.
Yeah, that's a little TV box. That's a little expensive. Back on topic. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.